G'day. Happy Friday. Not much happening this afternoon. We're going to go down and give the old Brucey boy, bullied bull, Brucey some feed. And yeah, it's blowing a bit of a bloody gale, to be honest with you. It's not like cold or raining, which is good, but go down there and it's horrible, that sound, isn't it? Give him some feed, take the little girls down. They love it. Let's do it. So they've just run from all the way up the other end of the paddock, these boys. They're so friendly. And you've got the lighter coloured ones still coming, and Brucey will be right at the back there. Brucey the bullied bull. Here you go, mate. Here you go. You gotta wait, because you gotta wait until you all come down. Oh, there's plastic in there. Wait, no. 3, 4. Bruce will be right at the back. Come on, Brucey. They're getting. You hungry? You hungry? Oh. Here comes Bruce. Bruce the bullied bull. We got him when he was only, well, I reckon he was only like 8 or 9 months old. And we put him in with a heap of steers. My fault, that were about 1.5 years old, and they gave him a hard time, and it stunted his growth a little bit, but he's still nice and quiet. Let me do this. I'll throw this in and I'll turn it back on. So that's little Brucey. He will get there. Now we've got him down here with these little fellas. He's heaps happier. Gets a bit funny. You gotta watch him because he is a bull still. I love it. But he's not 2 years old yet. He's just starting to lose his fluff, and his summer coat's starting to come in. Like these ones here all slick pretty well. But he's got a lot of growing to do yet, that's for sure. The size of his head though compared to these other ones. We'll get him going. All right, that's them sorted. All good? Yep. He's a bit funny this afternoon. I think he's probably cranky because he had to come all the way from the other end of the paddock up there. Anyway, too bad. There's Brucey's side on. He looks a lot better there. But like, we just looked at the photo of him when we got him, and he never even come up to the second strand of barbed wire on the fence like from the top, but he was tiny. He's coming along nice now, but he's still got a lot of growing to do. He's good, he's in with these nice quiet little steers, so a good little group. We'll keep them down here for a while, and then we'll put them up in the rotation up the front end of the place, and rotate them through once Bruce goes back in with the cows, and that'll be in a few months' time anyway. But yeah, we'll probably end up with some more younger steers, so we'll see what happens. So today's Saturday. It's going to go and do some spraying, but it's blowing a gale and it's cold, or it's cool, and it's cloudy, but there's no rain forecast, so not sure what's going on there. So we're going to go and get some hay just to quieten down these calves and get them a bit more used to us, because they're a bit flighty and their mums are still a bit flighty and stuff. So because we got them in the house paddock, we can yeah, just go and get some small bales. I might grab a couple of big rounds too. I can fit two big round bales in that trailer, and normally one on the back of my ute, but I'll throw two. I think I'll get 2 round bales on the trailer, and we'll just fill up the ute with small square bales, and they're just easier to handle. Obviously, just chucking a bit out to get these calves quiet, and I'll save the 2 big ones for later on. Might chuck them down there for the steers or something. But yeah, that's about it. I've got to go to the markets today. The Nango markets are on. Check out my apple tree. Loaded. But something's gotten into it, because all the apples are going all sticky. Oh, they're alright. I reckon the old fruit fly or something might have got into it. But yeah, there's a heap on the ground, which is a bugger. They're nice apples, but see, some of them got these red spots on them. We're not going to eat them. We ate the ones that it produced last year. Yeah, they've got these spots on them. So we think they've, because we had a couple of really stinking hot days, that maybe some sort of bug got into them. There's nothing on them now. There's probably something we can get to spray on it or something, but we'll get rid of these ones here from in the paddock there, and maybe the cattle will eat them or something. Yeah, I'll hook the trailer on. I'm just waiting to hear back from where we buy the hay from, get a time to go over and pick it up.
Let's get some hay. $16 a bale. We're going to feed it to the girls. Hopefully quieten them down a bit. Get them to come a bit closer to us with their calves, so we can get a better look at them. And yeah, we're down here next to the Coolabunya sale yard. It's only about 10 minutes from home.
You haven't hit the button. It's gone the wrong way, isn't it?
No, I have hit the button. So I've just got some hay. Waiting on out.
It's all done. Loaded it on. There's another bloke there, so check out his Sintel cattle down here. They look beautiful. They're healthy, aren't they?
Sure are. So just unloading the hay.
Didn't get much. I only get some round bales, but we can do round bales if we buy them and put them straight in. But moving them around is a pain in the backside without a tractor with the forks on it, which is gonna happen. Shut that door, it's so annoying, isn't it?
And these fellas, of course, smelt it and come running. You're spoiled.
Hey?
I said they're spoiled.
Calm the farm. You get that one. This can share. These are the most spoilt steers we've ever had.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Anyway, I like it.
Here they come.
They're hiding, aren't they?
They are. Oh yeah, they'll want some too. Yeah. Yeah, they're shooing the babies away. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right, girls.
So you get them, they'll get quieter. Settle down, you flighty idiot. She's taking it.
It's all right, number 4. Come and have some hay.
You go. You go. Stand back in, Jaden, and walk back over.
Oh well.
They'll get
The others will have a good feed.
Just come down to move the cows. The mobberoos are just asleep underneath this tree up here. Heaps of them. Yeah, I know. There's a couple. There's 4 there.
There's a heap down there.
Yeah, I know. There's a heap just here. Another big fella went through the fence back up there. But, eating all me good grass. Nah, it's all right. Look at this. Here they come already. Yes, I said there's 4 there. There they go. It's that time. They love it. And you know what? It makes you happy knowing that you're making them happy. And I know that, you know, what we're doing this for and everything, but I just think that they're... Off you go. straight into it. And I know that, you know, this is like low density rotational grazing, and that's fine. Look at him, huge. That's the way we're doing it here at the moment, and I'm not disagreeing with the high density rotational grazing at all, but we just do not at the moment. I work off this place 50 plus hours a week, and I'm up and I'm gone at 4 o'clock every morning, so there's no way I've got time to come down here and block them up anymore. But I can honestly say that I know that we could probably knock this down more, but they've been in here for a week and they will literally stay up there for the next week. You'll barely see them. You'll see them walk down and get a drink, maybe have a little nibble on the way down or something, but they'll stay in this end of the paddock for the rest of the week. We've got no fence here. That's what they do. They're happy and we're happy, so that's the main thing. Get all this rolled up. Hey, take it. Opening the gate. Okay, today we're doing one of my favourites, steak and bean chili. We use black beans, some canned tomatoes, bacon, steak, just, yeah, pretty basic stuff. The spices there are cumin, chili powder, smoked paprika, what was the other one? Cayenne pepper, cumin, yeah, I said that. So yeah, some mince there. If you like meat, and you like chili, yeah, this is a good one. We're going to do it in the camp oven too. I pinched this recipe from Barbecue Pit Boys, by the way, but they do it a different way. But it's beautiful. So we just want to get a quick sear on this steak. We don't want to cook it. Just get a bit of smoke flavour in it, bit of crust on the outside, and then flip it over. That's it. Okay. So at about a minute each side over that hot flame. And have a look at it. That's what you want, just a bit of char on it. That adds to the flavour. That's it. Okay, so we just got our bacon, onion and garlic in there. Just gonna give that a bit of a stir around. Get it rolling. Whew, that's hot. You just got to build flavour. And all these things will build flavour over time. Okay, so we've given the old onions and bacon a bit of a brown up. Now we're going to add our capsicum. And we're going to throw in about half a can of beer. Give that a stir. We're going to throw the lid on and leave it for about 10 minutes. So it's been a few minutes and I'm just adding the mince. Can you pass me that spoon, please, Joe? And we'll give that a stir through. And just let that roll for a little bit. Like I said, we're building flavour. You've got bacon, onion, capsicum, garlic and mince. Just your normal butcher's mince is fine. I'm going to throw a lid on that and give it about 10 minutes. I'm going to chuck in a can of whole peeled tomatoes. We'll give them a bit of a stir through and we're going to let that roll for a little bit longer. I should have probably put them in a little bit earlier when I put the mince in, but that's just, yeah, we're building good flavour there now. Okay, so now we're going to add the black beans, diced tomatoes, cubed steak, and there's the spices over there. And I'll I'm just gonna have to add this and then I'll film it and show you because I'm doing this solo, so it's all good. We'll get it happening. There's all the black beans, can of smashed tomatoes or crushed tomatoes, the spices and the steak. Steak's still really rare and that's what you want. We're gonna tenderize that now. Just let that cook down. We're gonna give it a while. Bit of ash ain't gonna hurt no one. Okay, so we just loaded it up now with coals. Bit of fire going there. Camp oven's cranking. Have a go at it. They won't leave us alone. So what are you doing? What are you cooking? We're cooking beef. You don't want a part of this. Anyway, look at the grass you got there. Look at that. All lantana. All this. All around us was like you couldn't walk through here. So there it is. Steak and, I call it steak and black bean chili, but it's basically steak and chili. And I can tell you, it's beautiful. So we've had that rolling for about 2 hours on the fire. Once everything was mixed through, we got the steak in there and mince and everything. So we're just about to dish it up and let's roll. And you can have this with corn chips, like as a nachos. You can have it with like tacos, like whatever you want. Like it's a good base. I know it takes a little while and it's a bit more preparation and stuff like that than your basic taco mix, but I can tell you, man, the flavors that have been built up in that, you don't do that in 10 minutes on the hot plate. It takes a couple of hours, and yeah, it's beautiful. This is how we're having ours: a little bit of cheese and some sour cream, and that's it. Happy days.
It's Tuesday afternoon. It's starting to get a bit late now. I'm a bit puffed. Just cut that firewood, split it all up. It's come from that tree, that stump there, which I cut down here when we first bought the place. I walked out of the shed. This big dead tree was here, and walked out of the shed there, out with my chainsaw, and I cut it down, and it's been sitting here for 2 years and it's split up awesome. So it should make good firewood. I know it's coming into summer, but we've already got to start thinking about the winter time. We'll go around and get the utes all split and everything and load it up. But the cook up we did in the camp oven the other day, I'll put all the stuff that's in the description of the video, so if you want to make it. I don't think you'll beat that. It's as far as chilies go in a camp oven. It's and you can do that on tacos or anything you want, anything, soft tacos, hard tacos, whatever. Like I did a bit more work on the old bike. I stripped out the barrel. It's got to be sent away, and what's it called? I'm going to send it to, I think it's Electrosil. It's got to be replated. I was having dramas with it just before I stopped riding. It was oil and plugs and stuff. I put a new crank in it and everything, and it was oil and plugs. And so I'm going to get the stator rewired. But I noticed this. See that wear there, right at the bottom. So it wasn't sealing properly anymore. She'd be worn. Who knows how old it is. Like, I didn't get it plated when I did it, but I stripped that whole barrel out. The only thing I can't get out is this little bolt here. And I haven't taken the water pipe off, but just in that barrel, the power valve system on it, they're all the moving bits and pieces out of just that cylinder in that container. Have a go at it. All those bits and pieces come out of that cylinder, and that's it. So yeah, I'll get that sent down. I think it's got to go to Melbourne and get that replated. But yeah, more fun. I haven't split the engine yet. But yeah, you can see where the damage is on the side here. I've got to get this and send it away and get that fixed up. Get the sump redone. Make sure the cases are still perfectly in line. There's a guy now that can do that, and he makes sure that they're perfectly flat and everything. So yeah, maybe get a new crank, all new bearings again. Yeah, and we'll keep rolling on that. More bits of it there. Clutch basket, she's a bit worn. But yeah, I might even get a different reed block for it. We'll see what happens. It's going to be one of them things. So thanks heaps for watching the videos, and I'll go up and get this firewood loaded up and taken up, and go up and put this one together and bang it on YouTube. See you on the next one. Cheers.